Animaniacs 2020 season 2, episode 3.
In
What?
English now?
Animaniacs 2020 season 2, episode 3, Killjoy.
Oh. No, that's not the name of the episode. That is the name of an episode of Extreme Ghostbusters, though.
Of course it is. Dr. Scratch and Sniff.
Vampire clowns. No, that there were vampire clowns in the episode Killjoy. But yeah, the Dr. Scratch and Sniff is back. And again, no political statements. Aside from the fact that Americans are highly materialistic and buy way too much stuff online.
Oh, most definitely.
I mean, I am
What's
one
up?
of those people, so I really can't, it'd be pot calling the kettle black, but, I admit it's true.
Yeah, it's the pot can and kettle black, and you bought both of them.
No, I have a clear kettle. It has a little blue LED at the bottom, so you can see the water bubbling in this blue light. It's really cool.
Interesting.
What? I drink a lot of tea. My electric kettle gets more use than my stove.
I should invest in an electric kettle, actually.
They are so good.
Huh.
I drink a lot of tea and hot chocolate though, so.
I didn't think I would have a history lesson from a cartoon show.
I mean, new Animaniacs. No, I wouldn't think that, but
yeah.
Oh, this has a real feel of the classic Animaniacs. Like as soon as he started singing and the siblings were groaning, I'm like,
oh, no.
yay! It's not going to be political. Yay!
Please tell me to start singing. Oh, when I was sorry.
Classic.
I just ate. I knew wait 30 minutes before jumping into a magical rug.
Yeah, but I mean that's not really true.
Yeah, it's much better than the Nero version.
Also, the Nero was so wrong on like everything. Mostly because they just turned it into Roman Trump. But yeah, that one was wrong on like everything, whereas this one was more, classic Animaniacs.
Yeah.
I admit that part of history I am not as well versed in, but some of the facts sound right. The facts I know of about it seemed accurate.
Oh, I didn't know anything about it.
So I need to do. I don't remember. I don't know a lot of that part of history, so I would have to look into it more. But it seemed pretty accurate. Yeah. So. Yay.
History.
I mean, I do follow channels like Absolute History. And I have Curiosity Stream that I use more than Netflix.
Oh, nice.
My mom uses Netflix more, but.
Nice. Now, I gotta say though, like either $5 is worth a lot to Net Universe, or they're just getting screwed over.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
Because that Mona Lisa is worth at least $10.
It depends on the quality, but a good like a good, not forgery, but like replica could go, up to $20-$30 sometimes, depending on it. Those like you know, personal versions of the Mona Lisa, the ones that common people would put in their house to add a little class. Those could be pretty pricey,
Yeah.
especially that size. So, um, so they got gypped. Of course, it is a pawn shop.
True. Although they did get a good deal on that warehouse, though. I mean, they may have cheated just a little bit, but
Are you surprised? They're manipulative little psychopaths.
monkey's paw.
She really needs to get that checked out.
Which is ironic because I mean, Tex read the monkey's paw a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I love the reference of like, or a fake damn it, a fake golfing stick they can pee in.
Yes. Yeah,
Like,
a fake golf club that you pee in on the 13th hole. What? It's a thing.
I saw
I
the
saw it on
infomercials.
the internet. It
And
actually is a thing.
I know, and I just like to imagine the people that actually use it.
Yeah, like imagine those poor caddies. They're called caddies, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The caddy is also one of those buckets you use to carry like tools or cleaning supplies. So, way to objectify your assistants, golfers.
I was just like, okay, Jim's got the info now. He's uh he's getting ready to
Unzipping
go.
pants.
Yes.
Hmm.
I think yes, ladies and gentlemen, he is indeed taking a piss into his golfing stick,
Golf club.
golf club.
Even I know that one, bruh.
I'm not gonna call it a golf club because he's literally taking a piss inside it. Okay, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
there are certain clubs that you are allowed to urinate in. Usually they have bathrooms for that, though.
Okay, looks like he's going to use it to strike the golf ball. He hits it. The lid opens up and the piss goes everywhere.
Slosh, slosh, slosh. Although, I mean, due to momentum and stuff and centrifugal force, it might actually increase the efficacy of the swing,
Probably.
depending on how you practice with it. And, like, how badly you peed.
That's true. I one
Because
time
people don't generally urinate the same volume every time.
I got joke golf balls for a friend one time. One of them disappeared.
You got invisible golf balls?
No, pretty much. So when you hit it, it just explodes into a cloud of smoke.
Ah,
Eh,
cool.
like, did that guy think that warehouse belonged to like a golfer or something?
Or he was an avid, he was a golf nerd and like just going on about that. There are people who do that.
Eh,
You do end up talking about stuff you are familiar with, you know?
true. I mean, golf's fun and stuff, but if I ever had to whatever those people call dude, I would just fall asleep.
Announce
Yeah,
announce
if I was ever a golf announcer, I would fall asleep.
Yeah. They do have that very calm and
Like, could you
composed.
imagine if announcers treated football like they did golf? And we have another.
Football or American football?
What's the more rowdy one when it comes to announcing?
Depends on where you are, because football gets really rowdy in other countries.
Just for simplicity, I would say American.
Yeah, but there is nothing simplistic about American football. American football is the most like complicated and
No, I mean
obtuse game out there.
I mean simplistic for our American listeners.
Ah,
Yeah, just imagine. And we have
at
another.
least football makes sense. American football is just like arbitrarily adding points. It sounds like it was created by like a 5-year-old.
It's like we have another strike. Go team! Yay!
I think that's bowling, actually.
A touchdown. Sorry, we have another touchdown. I don't do sports.
Me either.
I mean, yes, I played water polo in school and ultimate frisbee, but that's it.
Um, the water polo. You were into water sports?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. This is a kid-friendly channel. Do not look that up. Morning was
Hey,
you're
you're the one who implied you were into water sports.
It's okay. Is that why water polo never took off? Because of that?
Maybe.
Oh, good God, why? Oh. Okay, I think we said all to say about part one of the Animaniacs thing.
Yeah.
Pinky and the Brain.
Happy Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, pretty much, or Happy Death Day, or pretty much all those other time traveling things.
Yeah. But I mean, Pinky was actually pretty clever on his own.
You know what? It's like sell some lemonade, $100,000 a cup. Oh, they're so expensive, but I'd pay it. I forgot the cups.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, to be honest, here's what I would have done. It's like, hey, you give me $100,000, you can have the whole picture.
Yeah, same.
Like, win-win.
Yep. I love the fact that the time he finally fixed it, solved it, was when he just like, okay, sure, I'll stay here and watch the car for you. Oops, your car went running away with all the money in it.
Like,
Yeah, he's just like, I didn't see anything.
good episode. Which one is the genius and which is insane?
Well, I mean, one of them did get his buddy out of away, free from a bunch of mafia thugs. The other one got himself caught by the mafia thugs.
True, but I would say Pinky was.
And you know,
I would
he
say
was he lost his money to a crazy old lady.
true, but I would say Pinky was the insane one this time because he did keep on repeating the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, but he actually did the smart thing, because the way you learn is by repeating your actions over and over until you get it right.
Yeah, insane. It's like how many times
The way
did
to
he
learn, Zuko.
how many times did he repeat it this day? Narf. A lot.
So you're saying he definitely repeated it enough times?
Yes. So many enough times. So many.
Just enough.
maybe a nerf and a half.
No, I was making it, you know, he did it enough times to actually succeed.
Well, I did like that one part. So, are you pondering what I'm pondering? Well, no, but that is a good idea. Like, I believe that Pinky can be smart when he's not overshadowed by Brain. Just smart in his own way.
Yeah. And, he there is a fine line between madness and brilliance.
It is a very fine line, actually.
Yeah. So I mean, if you think about it, they're both crazy and brilliant.
Oh, he's secretly thwarting. Oh, I actually get it.
Or he's secretly thwarting Brain.
Okay.
That is that is one of the theories behind them.
The Pinky, the Pinky, and the Brain.
My manager doesn't know the Animaniacs or Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah, I think Brain's problem is like he gives
Delusion here.
well that, and he gives
Egotistic egotism.
That too. No, but he gives up too soon. It's like
I don't know. He
well,
spends a lot of time on some of those.
I know, but it's like it fails once, and it's like let's move over to the next thing. It's like you could still try to do the time travel thing, just like side burner it. Speaking of which, where did he get $100,000?
He scrimped and saved, or stole it from an old lady.
That would explain it. Speaking of old ladies, damn Brain, beating up an old lady for your money.
Wow, she stole it from him. She beat him up first. She squashed him.
Well, he is incredibly effective when he isn't directly taking over the world. Yeah.
I mean, the one time he actually did manage to take over the world, he stopped because Pinky changed his mind.
I gotta find some. I gotta find a character from like Pinky and the Brain that I'm trying to like think. Did my mind make him up or
Snowball?
no? There was like a police officer or something or detective that was always like after Brain.
You made that up.
Maybe. I mean, there's been a lot of versions of Pinky and the Brain, like Pinky and the Brain and what's her name?
Like this one, the one from the original Animaniacs, and then the one from the spin-off series.
Yes.
But yeah, there wasn't. That might have been in an episode because they do have those one-off characters like that.
Sure, that could be.
But
it.
the only recurring character was Snowball. Although, would that be the Sherlock Holmes to Brains Moriarty? Moriarty to Brains Sherlock Holmes, because technically he had more of a Snowball had more of a Moriarty style attitude, but at the same time, Brain is supposed to be the villain. Oh man, Dex, write in this chat so that I'll remember to draw it later. Dr. Brainable. Brain is Dr. Horrible. Because it's like the world is a mess and I just have to rule it. That totally sounds like Brain right there.
Oh, Brain and Pinky and Elmira. Oh, that was a horrible one.
Oh yeah,
Dr. Brainable.
but that was within the confines of one of the other ones.
I know.
They just added Elmira to try to freshen up the series because it had taken a dip, and that just murdered it. It was kind of like when they turned the real Ghostbusters into Slimer in the real Ghostbusters. Yes, I am old.
You're super old.
Yeah.
Ancient.
The fact that 20 years ago was in 2001 and not in the 80s doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah. So what would you do if you could repeat time for an hour?
I would break the machines so it didn't happen. Life is long enough. I don't need more of it.
Do you think Snowball is gonna show up in this new Animaniacs?
I don't know. Maybe they did like make the thing say we're not bringing back any of the old ones, but then they brought back Scratch and Sniff. So
Oh, okay, if I'm correct, Scratch and Sniff were the Warner siblings like psychologists, and he had hair, right?
no, he didn't have hair. There was a flashback episode where it showed him pulling his hair out because of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he had hair, but
But
like after
he
them.
he didn't have hair in the series until they did the flashback of him having hair. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It was kind of, once upon a time he actually had hair, but they frustrated him so much that he ripped it all out.
God damn it. No, I think we're done Pink and the Brain. And the brain. Friend cereal. If you have too much stuff, you get your toes sucked off. That sounded wrong.
No. If you lie, your toes get eaten by the toe tick.
Yeah, because toe suckler would sound a little bit wrong.
Yeah. Toe sucker might no. That's a fetish right there.
Yeah. It's like when I saw that part, it's like, where is this going?
Yeah, I was thinking that they were gonna he was gonna tickle their toes in their sleep or something. It's like or something, somewhat more wholesome. But then again, this is Animaniacs, so Good night, everybody.
It's like, and how flexible do you have to be to do that with your toes? Like, oh.
Right? Oh my gosh. My toes just like cracked just watching that episode.
Ooh.
Well, no, I cracked my toes anyways because it feels good. I'm on my feet like 10 hours a day.
And it's good for you.
It is. And it doesn't cause arthritis.
So funny story. So there's a story. So this mother like got mad at her son for always like cracking his knuckles and stuff. So it's like, I want you to write a report on why cracking your knuckles is bad for you, cause arthritis and all this stuff. So he did. So he found this guy apparently as a science project for like 30
Yeah,
years or
for
so.
50,
Oh
50
yeah,
years. For 50 years, he cracked the knuckles on one hand and not the other.
yeah.
And he proved that there was no correlation between arthritis and cracking your knuckles.
Yeah.
Because really, it's just popping air bubbles.
And the funny thing is, the hand he did it on didn't get anything, but the hand he did not do it on got arthritis. So in fact, it's probably good for you. Like that is dedication to a science experiment. I just have to applaud. So how loaded is Scratch and Sniff? Wait, is that a new bed? No, I don't know what you mean.
Right? Like, dang, that is some next level delivery shit. Because
Yeah.
I mean, if you order stuff online, you gotta assemble that. I had to assemble my bike.
Ooh.
I got my electric bike online. I had to assemble that myself.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, they shipped it with the tools. It's ironic because I have my sister's a total tool herself.
I heard that. You know what? Okay, I like these like little end segments. You know what I really miss? I miss what they used to do in the original ones. Like what lesson did we learn today?
Oh yeah.
God, I miss
Wheel
those.
of morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
Yeah, those are nice. I miss those.
Yeah. Well, they are getting back on track, so who knows?
Sure. Now, question: is this going to be the last season and they're done with it? Because I hope not.
I don't. I hope not. I hope they have another couple seasons.
Yeah.
Because it's finally getting good.
I know. I mean, at least have like 20 seasons. I'm kidding. But damn, how many seasons did the last one have? I think they have another season announced. Ooh, that'd be nice. Yes.
Yeah. If they're keeping up with the current rates, first episode, little rough start, but the
Yeah.
last two were good. Getting back to their roots.
Which is good. Hmm. Start slowly adding in more characters.
Yeah. And if they do add more characters, make them good ones. I mean, I they're finally giving the that bitch a personality.
You mean the new head of Warner Bros. Or whatever her title is?
Yeah. They're finally giving her a personality, so
And personality is good. I have to say, it is really tempting to not just like binge watch the entire season. But
I know.
I
I
tried to
know.
limit
One at
myself
a
to
time.
one at a time. Exactly, just
Yep.
one episode. Trying to think of anything else. Yeah, I got nothing. Anything from you guys?
No, nothing about that.
Nope, on Dexter's side.
Did you know that the trunk isn't the only prehensile part of an elephant?
And goodbye, everybody.
Good night. It's good night, everybody.
And good night, everybody.